Hey guys, so you may notice that something about me is different. I'll give you a couple seconds to figure it out. Can you figure it out? I tried to do a heatless curl thing, got a little out of hand. Little, not too curly, but it's quite curly. Needed to tame it back down, but that's in this video right here if you want to see that. It was a fun video. But anyway, that brings up the fact that your hair looks friggin' fabulous right now, by the way. Fabulous. I could eat it. I could eat it. I could floss it between my teeth. It's a little weird, all right? Well, anyway, us are reading Reddit, and I found that there is a best of Redditor updates freaking subreddit, and now we get a bunch of updates to really good stories. So let's get into it. My 22 female boyfriend, 22 male, keeps letting his friends, 24 male, come on our dates. Okay, so her boyfriend lets his friend come on their dates. Ooh, all right, we'll see. We'll see. Okay, how we got in this predicament in the first place is that my boyfriend just really likes his friend, Liam. He's like a brother to him. He saved his life once, etc. But he's on all our dates. Okay, I love how you just whip past the fact that he saved his life. I would like to know the lore of that, but fine, okay, skim past that. I even brought one of my single friends on a date so we could double, and Liam and her don't date, so that failed. I've honestly asked my boyfriend why Liam is on our dates, and he says that Liam is lonely, has nobody else, and he has no siblings or girlfriend. Okay. But then my boyfriend kind of guilts me because I know this sounds awful. Liam is the fucking package for guilt. Oh. His mom died when he was young. Then his dad and him don't talk anymore, so Liam just doesn't have anyone else to talk to. It's really sad. Okay, that's okay. I honestly think my boyfriend is guilt tripping me, and I don't think I can do this relationship anymore. If nothing changes, I'm leaving. This has gone on for 3 months. Like, sure, I feel bad for Liam, but I don't really know him, and it's not my problem. It's also not just dates. Movie nights, he's here. Going to the mall, he's there. Where is he not? Also, I know this sounds made up. I still can't believe it, but it is very much real, and basically just need validation that it's okay to break up with my boyfriend over this. Okay, this is, I mean, it's a tough situation, you know? Because I like, you want to be empathetic. Like, he sounds like he's had a really tough life. He also sounds like he's like Batman and Superman combined, like his life lore. I hope he's okay. But listen, it is your relationship, and you need to be comfortable in your relationship. And there are some relationships where it's kind of like there's a third wheel, and sometimes it gets past that boundary where it's like, hey, I signed up for you to be my partner, not this other person as well. And if you're bringing it up and like being nice about it, and your boyfriend's still kind of pushing back, I mean, that's enough reason for you to break up with him. You don't need a reason, right? Necessarily. Yeah, I know it probably feels like it sucks based off the situation, but I mean, you have the right to break up. Yeah, that's tough. That's tough. Let's see what the comments said. Before ending it, you are fully validated on doing so based on your post. Have you put your foot down? Why don't you plan dates and tell him his friend is not invited? Period. And then OP said, I have, but as I said in the post, he always like guilt trips me into letting him come. Saying this out loud kind of just made me realize he's manipulative. I was gonna say, like, I mean, she did say that in the post that she asked, and he's like, he's saying no. It's okay to break up. You didn't sign up to be a third wheel in your own relationship. He can spend as much time with Liam as he wants as a single dude. Gosh, okay. And then there was an edit that said, I called my soon-to-be ex-boyfriend to meet up, and I'm gonna break up with him. I'm gonna tell him the exact reason, honestly. I swear if Liam is there though, like, I'm not considering the possibility of not breaking up with him. Can you imagine if Liam showed up too? Oh my gosh. It's not even because of Liam, it's that he manipulates me into letting Liam come. Sure, okay. Update. I broke up with my ex. I'm gonna call him Xavier. I went to where we agreed to meet up, and guess who he brought with him? You're joking. You guessed it. Liam. Oh my gosh. I was very annoyed at this point. I told him I wanted to speak with him privately, and he brings fucking Liam. Oh my god. Guy's just digging his grave. Liam's gotta save him again. It's very uncomfortable to break up with someone in front of their best friend, but I was too pissed. I told him I said I wanted to speak privately. He said, say it in front of Liam. He should just date Liam, I think. I think at this point. Eventually, I just get annoyed and say, that's it. I don't want Liam always here in our private life, on dates, everywhere. He basically said, remember what I told you about Liam's circumstance? Blah, 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 blah. I said something like, I'm sorry, but I don't give a fuck about what Liam's going through right now. This is about me breaking up with you. Meanwhile, Liam is just standing there looking confused. I'll get back to this later. Ooh, interesting. Plot twist. Okay. So we basically get into a fight in this park, and it gets to the point where I tell him that he manipulates me into not kicking Liam out of our dates, and about everything he told me Liam went through, like a brother to Xavier, saved Xavier's life, dead mom, dad absent, no siblings, friends or girlfriend. It sounds really bad when you put them all together like that, but okay. And then Xavier looks like he got caught or something, and Liam gets angry saying like, what did you tell her? This is all really funny and really awful at the same time. It turns out none of what Xavier told me was true. Shut the motherfucking front door right now. What? Liam has a fiance, has a real brother and sister, and his mom is not dead. Okay, well, now I don't feel bad. Now I don't feel bad either. Like 40 minutes later, Liam DMs me basically saying that Xavier told Liam that I wasn't comfortable being alone with Xavier and that he thought I wanted him to be on the dates. Oh my god, so the whole time Liam thought that she wanted him there. Oh my gosh, what is the fucking problem with Xavier? Sir, what? He said the reason why he agreed is because his fiance is living in Europe to finish up her study abroad program, and he had nothing better to do. So Xavier just flat out is a liar. Glad I broke up with him. Mad I got lied to, but oh well. This was honestly not a turn of events I was expecting, and I have to get it out somewhere. Wow. Well, then there you go. He was a jackass the whole time. He was like, you know, bit of an asshole at the start, like, kind of manipulating you, also manipulating his friend. Guy's just a piece of shit. What the fuck? Ah, man, I wonder what the story was, though, still, of the fake saving his life. Guess we'll never know. Let's see what the comments said for this one. But why? Was this a sneaky way of going out on dates with Liam without asking him? That's at least an explanation. Not a satisfying one, though. It's baffling. Yeah, this is straight up batshit bizarre land. I mean, OP says she brought a friend as a double date. Shouldn't Liam be like, what the fuck is going on? I'm engaged. Oh yeah, in the beginning, she's like, wait on that. Oh yeah, true. I'm going to far reach on this and say that maybe Xavier was trying to paint Liam to OP as someone he's saving from being all alone, so it outscores him some admiration, hero sex from OP. But it's not really doing it because she keeps getting mad that he's coming along on the date. So might be a stretch, but it would be like one of the only explanations. But in 3 months, I'm guessing they've not had sex unless Liam watched, of course. That's true. True. This is the only thing that makes sense to me. Dude has feelings for Liam, but is in denial and refuses to admit it, so he has someone else be there around them. Yeah, maybe. What do you guys think? I'm so curious. Let's move on. All right, next. Am I the asshole for not letting my coworker stay at my place even though I have the space? Immediately, probably not. Probably not. But let's see. So I, 23 female, live alone in a small 2-bedroom house. One room is mine. The other one is basically my everything room. It's my office, my closet, storage. Sometimes I just lay on the floor in there and stare at the ceiling when life sucks. Lol, I understand. It is not a guest bedroom. Got it. I've lived with a horrible roommate before, so I worked really hard to be able to afford my own place and love having my space. It's literally my safe little bubble. Anyways, one of my coworkers, 25 female, couple years older, got into a huge fight with her roommate and they kicked her out. She was venting at work and I felt bad and was like, that sucks, OMG, and even sent her a few places to look at. I was trying to be helpful without inviting chaos into my life, you know? That is nice. Later that night, she texted me saying, hey, I was thinking maybe I could just crash with you for a few weeks since you live alone and have the space. That is so presumptuous. Okay, I literally got that sinking feeling in my chest. No. I'm not even close to her. We're cool at work, but we've never hung out outside of lunch breaks and complaining about our boss. She doesn't know anything about me and I don't know her like that. Why would she live in my house? It's like my worst nightmare. My introvert worst nightmare. So I replied super politely, like, I totally get that you're going through it, but I really value my space and I'm just not in a place where I can have someone stay with me. That's a very nice way of putting it, and that's not lying, okay? Like, I was nice. Didn't ghost her, didn't ignore her, just said no. Next day, she's acting really weird. Then another coworker tells me she said I let her be homeless when I have an entire room to myself. What? Like, girl, first of all, she's staying at her boyfriend's place. Second of all, I pay to live alone. Oh no, that's the whole point. I don't want to feel tense or uncomfortable in my own space. I don't want to tiptoe around a person I barely know. And I definitely don't want to deal with just a few weeks turning into I'm looking, but there's nothing coming through yet for 2 months. Now, people at work are acting like I'm the bad guy. Sorry for not letting a coworker move into my apartment because she had a bad fight. I don't know. I feel bad, but like, also, no. Listen, again, this is like you absolutely have the right to say no to this person. I think the way you went about it was very polite. I like that you were honest. You didn't like tell a lie about it. That's kind of hard. You kind of dig a hole with that sometimes. You know, like you said, this other room has like all your stuff in it. You'd have to like move that stuff somewhere else. And you just want to be alone, and that's totally fair, and you pay for that, and that's fine. And then on the other hand, you know, it's nice to help somebody, even if it's kind of a stranger, but you like know them enough, and it's a woman. It's not like it's a dude or something. But it sounds like, based off of her character, that she wouldn't have been a nice roommate. She flip-flopped on you real quick there. Like if I reached out to somebody, be like, hey, do you have extra space for me? And I wish I wouldn't, but you know, if I did, and they responded the way you responded, I'd be like, oh, cool. That's totally fine, and that's totally fair. I would not push it from there. So I don't think that's fair, what she's doing. I don't think you're the asshole. Let's see what the comment said. Not the asshole. I don't understand why a coworker would feel entitled to your home. That's truly bizarre. Her life is not your responsibility. Exactly. I mean, I could maybe get it if you were super close and good long-term friends with a deep connection, but a casual coworker? And then OP said literally just a casual coworker. I don't get it. Not the asshole. You don't need to find out firsthand why her roommates and boyfriend don't want her to live with her either. That's true, you know? Little bit true. She went to jail, lol. What are with these updates? What? Don't know what happened, but I feel horrible to say I laughed. Well, solves that issue. I was not expecting the jail thing. Damn, what'd she do? Comment said, update, she went to jail, so win-win. OP kept her space and the coworker got a place to stay. Feel bad for her though. That's not fun. Not that I would know. I've never been to jail. I swear. The update to the update, cellmate kicked her out of the cell. Not one other prisoner told the cellmate they were the asshole. This is crazy. I wish we had an update to the update. All right, well, again, kind of solved itself. Let's move on. I, 23 female, am days away from giving birth, and my 37 male boyfriend just decided to tell me that he can't be at my birth because he's married. Oh my gosh. Let's get into it. So first off, I know the age gap probably should have been a red flag, but I was stupid. Not necessarily. It's different for everyone. We've been together for 2 years, but he lives in a different city. When I got pregnant, he said he was going to move to my city and we would move in together. He just needed to finalize some things with his ex-wife. Oh, guess it's not an ex-wife. He told me he was divorced when we met, and I had never had any reason to question it. I knew that he had 2 kids with her as well. He told me the truth about that, just not that he wasn't divorced or even separated. Oh my God, what a giant steaming pile of shit. So fast forward, I'm 39 weeks pregnant, and he suddenly got uncommunicative. Don't know why that word was so hard, which is less than ideal when you're literally about to give birth. I'm so sorry, sweetie. Bear in mind that he was supposed to have been fully moved in here a month ago. Blamed COVID. Isn't that convenient? Today I found out I'm going to be induced on Monday unless baby decides to come out over the weekend. So I contacted him and I was like, okay, what's going on? And that's when he told me that he isn't actually separated or divorced. He never told his wife about anything, and now he felt like he was backed into a corner. Oh, poor baby. Oh, poor baby. Not that I'd punch a baby, okay? He's the baby, the grown man's the baby, all right? I don't feel sorry for him for that because that's his own fault. But obviously, literally 4 days before giving birth isn't the time you want to get the news, and I have no idea what to do now. Tell him to fuck off, obviously, but what else? I feel like, I can take care of a baby, but I was preparing to have a partner to take care of it with me, you know? I don't even know what I'm asking for in terms of advice, but any advice for moving forward and handling this is appreciated. Oh my gosh. That is his kid now. So he has a legal obligation to this child. He owes you money. So my suggestion is to get some sort of attorney. And I know that costs money, but like, that's the only way you can go about it. And you gotta let him know. Just be like, hey, so if you aren't gonna step up and take care of your kid, I'm gonna make sure the law does, bitch. Takes care of you, bitch. See what the comment said. Lawyer the fuck up. Exactly. Get DNA tests. Make sure he pays you what he owes you. This is horrible and I'm so sorry he did this crap. He had no right. Do you have anybody else that can be there with you? Mom, friend support? Yeah. Oh my gosh. The OP said, I'm going to try to contact a doula organization like someone in this thread suggested. My mom can't be here because she's out of state thanks to COVID. I was dumb enough to think that he'd be here. You aren't dumb. I'm so sorry. And to be like in your last trimester, like a week away from giving birth, I can't even imagine the emotions you're going through right now. Man. Okay, there's an edit. Thank you all. It seems like getting legal help is priority number 1. Yes, queen. Yes. I'm just in shock right now. Like I almost feel numb, but I really appreciate everyone here for your help. I was really happy and looking forward to baby, and I just feel really sad right now. I need to take a breather. Everything is ready for the baby, and I'm still excited to meet them, but Jesus. Edit number 2, in bold this time. In addition to all the kinds and weird comments, I'm getting all kinds of weird DMs, so I think I need to just take a breath, walk away. Mindlessly binge watch something stupid for a while and cry my face off tonight. I called around to a few family lawyers in my area, and the advice I got from posting here has been absolutely brilliant, but I'm running out of steam to deal with anything else that's happening here, so I'm just going to check out. I'm going to leave the legal business to the lawyers, pray that he didn't give me false information and I can actually find him, and try to remember how much I was looking forward to being a mom before all this happened. That's gotta be so hard, you know? I don't really care if people think it's fake or whatever because I gained exactly nothing aside from the advice that I needed from making this post, and I gained exactly nothing from arguing. Way to take the high road. That is good. That is good. To everyone who shared their stories with me, thank you so much. You feel like the dumbest person in the world when this happens to you, and knowing it happens to people all the time is a weird comfort, even when you wouldn't wish it on anybody. Yeah, it happens a lot. It's so sad. I don't think of myself as a trashy or generally stupid person, just a person who's blinded by love and naivety and has learned a really hard lesson a really hard way. Listen, you're also so young. You haven't lived life yet, and that's not your fault. It's just like, it's okay. You know, it's okay. You won't do any good just saying that you're stupid or trashy or anything like that, because you're not. You're not. He's just a manipulative piece of shit. Update. First things first, I had my healthy baby girl on Monday evening. Congratulations. We were discharged shortly after birth due to COVID, so I have been trying to adjust to everything. Her birth was a dream and I never want to do it again. Lol. Second, I talked to his wife for over an hour yesterday. I guess he decided to tell her. Well, that's good at least. She wasn't mad at me, thank God. She'd had her suspicions but was trying to trust her husband, which I understand. She was so nice, honestly, and even though she isn't angry at me, I still feel bad because she's such a nice lady. Oh my okay, that's nice. She's a girl's girl. She wanted to make sure I was doing okay and that I didn't need anything, which made me cry because postpartum hormones are whack. She's getting a divorce from him. Good for her, TBH. We are planning to meet up and talk shit about him once the virus is over. Wait, I love this. I love this so much right now. I have a lawyer and will establish custody and child support legally at SAP. He hasn't bothered to contact me at all, but I don't particularly care. I didn't want to leave anyone hanging, even though it's not a huge update. That's a huge update. What are you talking about? Thank you for your service. Thank you to everyone who checked in. It means a lot. Wow. Also, I'm all set with everything baby needs. With things being as they are, consider donating to local diaper formula bank. Save your money for awards on this post too, and put it toward that. Help babies and mamas who don't have the resources I do. Fabulous job. Just a big round of applause. Back me up. Give me some more round of applause. I'm so sorry that happened to you though. My goodness. My goodness. People said, out of curiosity, did she reach out to you? Did your ex give her your number? OP said he refused, so she went through his phone to find me. She's a petty badass and I love her. I love this friendship that's forming right now. Fantastic. Okay, I kind of want to just end it there, but I'm going to read one more. Am I the a-hole for leaving my boyfriend after finding a woman in our bed? First thought, no, you're not the asshole, but we'll see. So I, 26 female, am going on a trip to London with my sister today. I've been staying with her since yesterday because she lives close to the airport. I realized I forgot my passport at my apartment where my boyfriend, 27 male, and I live together, and I had time to go back and get it, so I did. I texted him this morning to let him know I was coming back to get my passport, but he didn't respond. When I get there, he looked really antsy and suspicious. I went into our bedroom and found a woman I don't recognize lying in our bed, fully clothed. I just went on autopilot, grabbed my passport, told him we're over, and left. Honestly, yeah, I don't don't know if I'd handle it any differently, to be honest. Now, my boyfriend is blowing up my phone saying that the woman is his longtime friend and that she's a lesbian who just needed a place to crash for the night. I don't believe him because he never mentioned anything about her staying over while I was gone. And the whole situation just feels off. He's saying I'm making a huge mistake and that he's telling the truth, but honestly, I'm just really hurt and confused. Fair enough. He's begging for me to hear him out and is apologizing, but this whole situation is not right. So am I the asshole for leaving him? Should I believe his explanation, or is my gut telling me the truth? We just signed the lease 2 months ago and I'm literally leaving the country today, so it's horrible and a stressful situation. The fact that he didn't tell you is so weird. Why? Just be honest. Like, that would look terrible, you know? And again, you don't need a reason to break up with somebody, but I don't know. I feel like I would just have so many follow-up questions. I wouldn't be willing to just like cut ties. Like, I need to talk to her and like look at his phone and like verify things, you know? But he's the asshole for not telling you this, and I don't have enough context to know if this is actually like a girl. It kind of sounds like it that he's seeing. What did people say though? Questions. Is this the straw that broke the camel's back? Even if she is lesbian, would him not mentioning it just be another thing on the list? That's kind of what I'm feeling, because it's like most people, I feel like, especially women, we're nosy as fuck, okay? We like to know things. Asking questions, okay? We want to see stuff. We want to see the evidence, all right? Looking at your previous post, it seems like it's not the only issue you've had as a couple. The real thing to ask yourself is, are the good things worth it, whether it is genuinely just miscommunication or not? Yeah, true. OP said, him not mentioning it is a deal breaker for me because we agreed to not have guests without telling each other beforehand. We established this as a boundary while living together. We struggled emotionally during the moving process because he was stubborn and I was a pushover and didn't advocate for my own needs, seen in my previous post. I chalked it up to moving stress. Other than that, he's been a good partner and I haven't had any reason to believe he's cheating. I feel very blindsided. Damn. Other person said, he's banking on your continuing being a pushover. Get her number and tell her you want to meet her. Exactly. Meet her. Become best friends with her like the other post. If she's his platonic friend, she will also want to sort this out for her friend. Yeah, for sure. Okay, I'm so curious to see what the update is. Update! I've never updated a Reddit post before, so I hope I'm doing this right. I went to London with my sister. I told my ex I wouldn't be speaking to him, and I enjoyed our girls trip, as you should. As soon as I returned to the USA, I went and got tested for STIs, and turns out he gave me chlamydia. I'm so sorry. So sorry. I'm being treated for it now, but I'm going to see a gynecologist soon because I'm not sure how long I've had it. I'm asymptomatic. I last tested negative for all STIs in July of 2023. Okay, this was like 2 years later, right before I started seeing my ex. He's the only person I've been with since, so he obviously gave it to me. I'm worried he's had it this entire time, so have I. But I'm trying not to overthink that he's cheating timeline of the chlamydia. I want to focus on my health. He never admitted to cheating. We're still broken up and I don't plan on going back to him. Since we just signed a brand new lease in February, we're discussing what to do about the apartment. I've been staying with my sister since we got back, so I'm thankfully not stuck in the apartment without a support system. That's really great. I really appreciate everyone's advice. I've never been in this situation before. I was embarrassed to tell my family at first, so I went to strangers on the internet. I probably won't update this post again since there isn't much else to say. Thank you all for helping validate my confidence to leave him. You're welcome. I'm really sorry about the chlamydia though. God damn it. Way to rub dirt in the wound, dude. What the fuck? Any actual lesbian friend would have jumped up and known to say something diffusing. Yeah. Like what? Plus, any actual lesbian friend would have been mentioned, if not introduced by now. Yeah, that seems odd. She was a Canadian lesbian, went to a different school, you wouldn't know her. She's from Canada, you wouldn't know her. Classic excuse. What's with cheaters or losers making the dumbest excuses ever? Like seriously, it's annoying. Who has seen that video of a man and woman in court and they played the video he took where his affair partner's legs and feet, she was wearing heels, can be seen and claimed it was a lamp? Oh my gosh. Lol, and the judge was incredulous and he said, yeah, if someone told me what I'm saying now, I wouldn't believe me too. LMAO, the excuses these idiots make. Honestly, I think it's best. I mean, he's lying to you like blatantly and then continuing to lie to you. So I don't think you're the asshole in the slightest, okay? These were crazy. These were crazy, and I loved them. Let me know if you want to see more Reddit or updates, because I saved like 8 more of these, and I would love to read them, so let me know if you like them. Also, let me know what other subreddits you guys like, because I feel like I've been doing the same ones over and over again, so let me know what's your favorites. And, yeah. Meh. I'm gonna go get a snack.